Hello, my name is Leslie Williams, and as you can see by me showing you this video picture of my cell phone that it's October 17, 2013 at 1:51 p.m. And what I'm doing right now is I'm going to be making some careful statements so you can follow the directions that are the statements, so you can make sense of the proof that I am literally getting ready to transfer to this video file. Now, the proof comes from this audio file concerning this tape recorder, concerning the date of, okay, as you can see, 10/16/2013, which was yesterday. This audio file is exactly 58 minutes and 52 seconds long, and it began at 1:20 p.m. Okay, now, the thing for you to do if you want to take notes, if you want to really be able to pick apart this evidence to see that it is evidence, is to write down 58 minutes and 32 seconds, okay, which is the length of the audio file, and then the time the audio file started at 1:20 p.m. Okay. Now, once I press play, I got to toggle between the features so you can see exactly how long the audio file is. And to make sure that it's set back at the beginning, I got to scroll back to it, which I just did. And then once I press play, I got to toggle to, let's see, by toggling right now, you're going to be able to see. Alright, now this is going to be the beginning of the length of the audio file that's going to appear as soon as I press play. Look. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Alright, now see, that right there shows you how long the audio file is in reference to how many minutes are remaining in it. So let me stop it. Okay. The other one shows you it counting down. This one counting into the audio file, not counting down. So the feature that shows you counting into the audio file doesn't show you how long the audio file is. The remain feature shows you how long the audio file is. Just like right now, it's showing how many hours are remaining on the microcard that goes into the side here. Okay. Now, this right here, this audio file was made on, again, it started at 1:20 p.m. on 10/16. 10 is the month, the middle number. The date of the month is right here, 16, as you can see. Okay. 10/16, and the year is over here. That's October 16, 2013, started at 1:20 p.m. Okay, as you can clearly see. And it is a 58 minute and 52 second long audio file. Now, this tape recorder, though, could be off a minute or two, either ahead or behind. I'm not sure, to be totally honest with you, but it doesn't matter anyways. Now that you can see, once I press play, I gotta scroll to the remaining feature. That way, see now, once I press play, you're gonna see this remaining amount number change, because what it's gonna do, once play starts, it's gonna show you the remaining amount of either hours and minutes that the audio file is of. Look, 58 minutes and 52 seconds is how long it is. Okay, which is what I stated, 58 minutes, 52 seconds long. Now I got to go ahead and fly right into the reason why this video is being made, because I've already taken up quite a bit of time explaining what it's all about. Well, explaining what I've already explained so far. This is a Best Buy receipt. Me showing that I was in Best Buy by the time I got there, got what I wanted, and then made the purchase at 14:20, which means 2:20. It's a 24-hour clock on 10/16/2013. Okay, if you go by the 24-hour clock, that means it's 2:20 is when the purchase was made. Now, at the beginning of this audio file, in the very first 2 minutes of it, because I took notes, and up to 2 minutes and 5 seconds of it, I said where I'm going, that I'm going to be leaving to go to Best Buy. Once it reaches the 2 minutes and 5 seconds into the audio file, okay, I'm going to stop it, and then, well, I'm not going to stop it. What I'm just going to do is fast forward it up until it reaches 21 minutes and 12 seconds into the file, and that's where I predict that Gang Stalker is going to be set along my route on my way to Best Buy and at Best Buy. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, there's two features in here that shows you how long the file is, like looking at it right now. Okay, let me scroll back so I can go back to the beginning of it. Look, 58 minutes and 52 seconds long is how long it is. But if you scroll to this, if you toggle to this feature right here, it'll show you, okay, the file running. Okay, so what I'm going to do is scroll back to the beginning of it and play the first 2 minutes. I want you to listen to where I say I'm going for the first 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Then I'm going to scroll up to where it gets to 21 minutes and 12 seconds it'll say 21 minutes and 12 seconds, and then I'm going to stop the fast forwarding at that time so you can hear me predicting that gang stalk is going to be set around me. Then I'm going to fast forward it to 33 minutes and 01 seconds into the 58-minute, 52-second file to show you the bus pulling up. And what you're going to be listening for on the bus is gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, and or oh my god being said in the background around me. Now, when you see it, it's going to be 33 minutes and 01 seconds into the 58-minute long audio file. You're going to see that that is after the 33 minutes is into the audio file, is after the beginning 2 minutes and 5 seconds when I say I'm going to Best Buy, okay? And you're going to see when I made the prediction at 21 minutes into the audio file that it's going to be set around me. Then, okay, 12 minutes later at 33 minutes, the bus pulls up, and you're going to be the judge. Will you hear it being said on the bus, and then possibly at Best Buy? So let me just go ahead and play the audio file, the first 2 minutes and 5 seconds. This is hooked up to a speaker. Alright, my name is Williams, and today's date is October 16th, 2013. I'm getting ready to head out for the day. See if anybody approaches me or harasses me or confronts me as I'm leaving the area that I'm at right now. I'm going to be going to Best Buy, and then I'm going to be going back to the bus stop, and I'm going to head over towards the UTC area, and we're going to see if anybody harasses me on my route on my way to the bus stop while I'm at Best Buy. Okay, now that's basically 48 seconds into it. You've already heard me state where I'm going. It doesn't even need to go up to 2 minutes and 5 seconds. That's 48 seconds into it. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do now is press play again and then scroll up to 21 minutes and 12 seconds into the audio file, and that's where I make the prediction. Okay, so I'm turning it back on right now. Okay? Okay, I went too fast, so let me back up. Alright, so I gotta go back to 21:12 is when the prediction was made. Gang stalking. Okay, hang on. It's right there. Gang stalking. Oh my god. Crazy. Alright, now, this prediction lasts between, 21 minutes and 12. Just listen to what I predict at 21 minutes and 12 seconds into this audio file, and you can still see it's the same audio file. Okay? 21 minutes into it, I make a prediction before I get to the bus stop. Listen. See if gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk. Gang stalker or gang stalking. Oh my god, we're crazy. Is that around me, about me, concerning me, against me? Alright, now you just heard me predict that. Now I'm gonna fast forward to 33 minutes into the audio file. Now I'm fast forwarding at 33 minutes, and that's when the bus pulls up. Okay? And you're gonna be the judge. Do you hear it being said on the bus? Okay, this is right before the bus pulls up right here, and the reason why I'm making this video file is because you need to pay very, very, very close attention to the videos that I just made and uploaded. And those video titles are in the description of this YouTube video, because this video correlates to what happened the day before at a Jack-in-the-Box 40 miles away from where this is happening at, where the police had to be involved. Now watch. I want you to listen to what I state. Well, you just heard the prediction, so listen to what's heard on this audio file once I get on the bus. Is what you hear in the background on the bus what I just predicted at 21 minutes and 12 seconds into this audio file once the bus arrives? Is it said? In other words, what I predicted concerning hearing gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalk, and gang stalk, oh my god, we're crazy. Is it said, and I predicted that in this audio file at 21 minutes and 12 seconds into it, okay? Then I get to the bus stop, I wait for the bus to come, and it finally comes at 33 minutes into it, okay? Bus pulls up, okay? Then once I get on the bus, you be the judge. Do you hear it being said around me up until the point I get off the bus, take my bike off the bus, and then once the people that got off the bus walk by me, I say, gang stalker was just said on the bus. Listen. That's the bus pulling up right now, and I'm putting my bike on it. When you hear this metal clanking, that's me putting the bike on the bus, and then I get on the bus. Listen. Today's date. 16. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks everybody. Alright, now they just said gang stalking right out in the open. Now, it's strongly suspected as a result of what other targeted individuals are saying that these individuals also had the technology that can piggyback onto electronic devices like intercoms, speakers, yes, in order to be able to transmit harassing dialogue for a target to hear. Now, you can go to Google, okay? This is what I read off a blog, okay, of another targeted individual. You can go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking, repeating words and phrases around the target's route. It's called sensitization methods. Then you can go to Google and type in how they will hijack onto stereo equipment or radios. Just do it. If you do it and research it in-depthly, meticulously, look at what you discover. Now what I'm going to do is right when this bus was pulling up to get off in reference to it arriving at La Jolla Village Plaza Drive, an individual in the back of the bus said gang stalker right out in the open. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press play and rewind it again just for about, I don't know, 10 seconds, and you're going to hear her say it. Alright, now I'm going to do that right now. Excuse me, please. Sorry. Alright, what he does is he says gang stalking. Listen to it. Excuse me, please. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to rewind it again. I want you to listen closely. How much do you think you hear gang stalk, gang stalker, and or gang stalking along with oh my god? Listen closely. Excuse me, please. Sorry. Okay, now this happened on my way to Best Buy. Okay, you heard me ask the woman on the bus what today's date was. I said it was the 16th. She said it was the 16th. This was me on the way to Best Buy. Welcome to Best Buy. Okay, now the audio file is again 58 minutes and 52 seconds long. You can see I made my purchase at 2:20, and the video file started at 1:20. Okay, so what I did was after I made the purchase, because I went in there to buy another memory card. Okay, as you can see the purchase right here, memory cards right there, 8GB memory card and another 8GB memory card. So I can put the new memory card, which is right here. Hold on a second. That new memory card that I bought is right here. The audio file that covered me going to the Best Buy to buy the memory card was on this micro card. Okay, so once I made the purchase, it pops in and out here. That's where you put the micro cards in it so you can have additional memory. Once I made the purchase and left Best Buy, this is the actual scan disc purchase of the actual, that the micro card came in, right here, okay? Once I opened this up after buying it, as you can see, scan disc, micro disc, ultra class, okay? 8GB, ultra, okay? 8GB. After I left the Best Buy, before I even unlocked my bike to leave the Best Buy, I took the micro card that's in it right now that caught me being on the bus route to go to Best Buy. I took that out and put the new one in. But you know what I forgot to do though? I forgot, because it's got a feature in here that you gotta hold down this button right here, and then once you hold it down, you gotta flip a couple over to change it from built-in memory to the memory card, and I forgot to do that. So all day yesterday I did not have no audio files running up until almost 5 o'clock when I went to Ralph's. But I did catch this happening on my way to Best Buy. Now I want you to look at this. You heard me ask this girl on the bus what today's date was, the 16th. Okay? I predicted that it would be said at 21 minutes and 12 seconds into the audio file. The bus came at 33 minutes and 01 seconds into the audio file, and you just heard what was said once I got on the bus. That's right. Now, This occurred on October 16, 2013. The purchase was made. By the time the purchase was made, it was well, this is the second purchase because I forgot to pay for a soda after I bought these memory cards, and when I went to go walk out, I noticed that I didn't pay for this pop right here, Fanta Orange Pop. That's right here, and you can see. So I had to go back in line in order to buy it, which you can see right here, Fanta Orange, and that was purchased at $14.22. Now, as far as gang stalking being said inside of the Best Buy, I'm not going to include that on this particular video file. But the point I'm trying to make concerning this video file is that this event that I just transferred over to you, which literally showed you it happened on the 16th of October, because I asked the girl on the bus what the date was. Plus the receipt is reflecting, okay, where I was, and I stated at the very beginning of the audio file that I was going to Best Buy, okay? Now, an event happened the day before at Jack in the Box, where I had to call the police because gang stalking was being repeatedly said around me inside the Jack in the Box. That's right, and an event transpired, and so I left the Jack in the Box, stood out in front of the Jack in the Box, and called the San Diego police and told them about what was happening to me. Now, that happened the day before, on the 15th. I made a video prediction at this location on the morning of the 15th before I left it, that gang stalking would be set around me once I got to the Jack in the Box and possibly even on my way going to it. And it was caught. An audio file on my way to Jack in the Box and in the Jack in the Box. And then an event happened and I had to call the police concerning it. They didn't care one bit. Then it gets caught the day after, on the 16th. 40 miles from where the Jack in the Box is. And the Jack in the Box event, in reference to me calling the police and telling them that I made a video prediction that morning at an area 40 miles away, okay, stating that it would be heard once I got to the Jack in the Box, and then it was caught, okay, you hear me telling that to the police officer. Now, the place that's 40 miles away from the Jack in the Box is the area where this was just caught at on the 201 bus stop the day after this Jack in the Box event, which shows that I was right in reference to me having a cause to make the prediction 40 miles away from where the Jack in the Box is because it's even happening to me in this area, which is 40 miles away from the Jack in the Box. And I've already uploaded the conversation I've had with the San Diego police concerning me being over at Rosecrans and Nimitz Jack in the Box that happened the day before. Okay? And then later on today, I'm going to actually upload the evidence concerning it being said in the Jack in the Box and then the incident that occurred in the Jack in the Box. Look in the description of this YouTube video for YouTube titles that will show you cooperating material in reference to separate YouTube videos, their titles, that you can go in and look at so you can see all of this happening. Make sure you, if you're inclined to do so, if you have the interest to do so, look at the dates of the purchases of receipts, the locations where the events happened, the audio file dates and times, and audio file numbers, okay? And you'll be able to see that what I am experiencing is real, and what I'm experiencing, I predict at this location, okay, before I leave it to go to the places the evidence is caught at, which shows the stalking of me from this place to these places to put this crafted harassment around me. They're getting around me and repeating gang stalking in order to remind me that I'm a victim of this crime, to make me continue to feel victimized because of it. It's a clever way to make a person feel stalked. Thank you.